What's up, y'all? Got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
He was super intentional. He was super enthusiastic about us. Everything felt natural. Our chemistry was there.
But
not that it's too much effort for me, because that's kind of unfair to say. But it was just already becoming like a challenge for me just to even be responsive.
And so, yeah, we were super consistent. And then eventually he just ghosted me. The whole message, he was joking and he's yawning. He's joking. He thinks this is funny. And the whole time it's playing with my feelings. But he was super airy, emotionless, cold. After that voice message, I cried. Like I genuinely cried because I felt like he was playing with me. And I was serious about this from the beginning. And I just did not appreciate that.
If dating someone starts...
I mean, I do feel bad for the girl. I don't think you should ghost anybody. I did my fair share of it. I'll be honest. It's not the nice thing to do, but sometimes it's the easiest route to take.
So you can buy yourself shoes, but you can't buy me anything?
Babe, I have to treat myself.
Oh, well, you should buy me something too.
You crazy as buy your own.
It's his money.
I love it. You ladies wanted equality? What do you mean I need to buy you something, baby girl? Go buy your own stuff. You're a strong, independent woman.
Single girl out here in these streets, and you're thinking, am I crazy? Or are these guys like not even wanting to date and hook up, let alone get married?
Am I the problem?
Are we why these men don't want to get married? I have good news and bad news. The good news is you're not crazy. The bad news is it's worse than you thought. The very minuscule amount of kingpin level good men, the ones that are actually husband material, are almost certainly already married, about to be, or here's your very grim reality check, rotting away to near extinction.
There goes our last mail.
Oh my God, I hate Alex Clark. She's so dramatic.
Am I?
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think so.
Whoa, that's a man.
The drama? Maybe I am.
Turns out, the large majority of men 18 to 30 years old are single by choice. You're not crazy after all. Don't believe me? A new Pew Research study found that 63% of men don't want to pursue any sort of relationship with women. That means serious or casual. They literally feel no motivation to leave their house. Period. You know things are bad when guys think a booty call is too much work.
She's not wrong. Dating right now...
Good Lord. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe my content is cringe sometimes, but I feel like this chick, that was so cringe.
Thank you,
It did not hit. Is that a robot? Enjoy.
That robot will be...
He did not just spank that robot, bro. Oh my God. No longer dating. If you're interested in me, I need a 500-word essay on how you will not waste my time, bro. The thing is there's women out there that will demand this as well. That's crazy work. 500-word essay. ChatGPT would write that.
If you mad because the chicken wings is $60 for a 4-piece,
$60 for a 4. Where are you shopping at? Ruth's Chris?
you can't even hang with me.
Well, hell, that worked out because I don't want to hang with your ass either because you be going to stupid places. $15 per chicken wing. Clearly, this is a person that don't have bills. This person clearly live with somebody, their aunt, their parents or something, because people with bills, we not doing that. It's just principle. What happens when I bite a $15 chicken wing? Like, do my skin just stay moisturized now so I don't have to spend money on lotion? Did my eyesight get better? Like my
right, did my credit score go up? Like, how in the world is one chicken wing $15, bro?
It don't hurt no more. Do I bust a for $15? What happens with a $15 chicken wing?
That 15?
Yeah, I better be getting a happy ending if I'm paying $15 for a chicken wing.
Dropped a video not too long ago about why I stopped chasing women and why, what thoughts keep me from chasing thoughts, right? And I want to drop a part 2 to that. One of the other reasons why I stopped chasing women, why I stopped messing with these thoughts was this reason right here. It's not even so much to do with the women at this point. It's more to do with what I was seeing in the men. I would look around at all the dudes who were getting all these women, yada, 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 right? And I look around and I'd be like, I don't want to be like none of y'all. Is this the path that getting women takes you down? I'm not saying I can't get women, okay? I'm saying that when I look at the dudes who did get women all the time, they had this certain energy about them that I didn't want to replicate in myself. It was like a insatiable monster beast type thing that I would see in them, or the only thing that was on their mind was women. Women, and not in a way that where I'm talking about like my romantic life. It's more like women were things to be conquered. Like, it wasn't like they wanted to get to know that girl or none of that. It was like,
no, we wanted to get to know them just on an internal level. No, I can resonate with what this guy was saying because I was obsessed. Like from the ages of 12, and honestly, it probably was even before that, like grade school. I was always so just obsessed with girls. And I was like, I want to learn how to pull girls. I want to learn how to talk to girls. I want to learn how to make girls comfortable. I want to make girls like me. And once I figured it out, the more and more I was just alone. And the more and more I was the common denominator of just being just like, okay, cool, I get this instant gratification of women, but I'm really alone at the end of the day. And that's where it never really got to be fulfilling. It was fulfilling in the short term, but in the long term, it was just really lonely. That's why once I hit about the age of like 26, I was like, I want to be in a good relationship. I want to build a life with someone. I want to have a wife. I want to have a family. That to me seems more fulfilling than, just bucking girls over and over and over. Because I could have a completely different life path right now. So think about yourself as well. Think about where you're at right now. Think about where you were 10 years ago. If you would have kept on the same path 10 years ago, you'd be on a completely different life path right now. So if I would have just kept bucking girls, I'd be 34. I'd have probably no dog, even though he don't be doing nothing. I would have no dog. I wouldn't have a beautiful wife in there that just cooked me breakfast, cleaned up the house, has done all my laundry. I wouldn't have that. I would have to do all those things myself, and I'd probably be spending a lot of money on just going out on meaningless dates with women that didn't want to see a future with me, and I didn't want to see a future with them. This is why I always say don't take advice from people unless you trade lives with them. So it's what Myron Gaines is going out and doing a lot of these things on campus and things like that, which I think a lot of his advice is really good. I really do. But some of his advice, I'm like, you're not even leading by that example. You're not leading, like, the life that you're telling men to lead, you're not even leading that. So it's like, don't take advice from me unless you would want to be in a happy relationship and have a dog and have a wife that stays at home. Don't listen to me unless you would want that. But if you want that, I'd say probably listen to me because I have those outcomes. What I notice in a lot of women, though, is they won't listen to other women that have the outcomes they already have. But as men, we will listen to other men that have the outcomes that we want to get. So you can book a one-on-one chat consultation with me. Guess how many women have booked a chat with me? 0, not a single one. Now, to be fair, only about 6% of my audience is women, 94% of it's men, but it's men over and over saying, Levi, I need a reality check. Levi, I need to hear the harsh truth. Levi, I need to be better. I don't get a lot of that from women. So I'd love to actually book a consultation with a woman and help her out, but women, it seems like a lot of times don't want that information. They really don't, and it's weird to me. But it seems like men are more focused on self-improvement than women are. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's 2 names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. And it's pet o'clock with a treat. Free. There you go. He's too lazy to even sit up. Too lazy to even sit up for the frickin' treat, dude. Loki, you're gonna become a big back.
Big back, big back.
You have to watch out, son. You really do. You have to be very careful. This is that duck jerky. He absolutely loves the duck jerky.
We'll see you in hell, you liar, you manipulator, you.
Yet women are.
Bro, my philosophy on this, I'll probably get a lot of flack for it, but I think men can go on guys' trips, whereas women cannot go on girls' trips. The outcomes of those trips are usually vastly different. A man can go out with his buddies, and they'll just go out and catch up on the past, talk about what's current, and just have a good time. Women will go out and party, dress scantily clad, go to the clubs to get attention from other men and or get VIP, go out on yachts, things like that. Years ago, back when I was 21, I went on a bachelor's trip to Colorado. I went to Steamboat Springs. Probably one of the best trips I've ever taken when it comes to just a friend's trip, right? Went on a bachelor party. What we did is we stayed out there for a week. We ate some elk, some bison. We ate really good steaks. We had really good drinks, old fashions. We cut up. We talked about the old days. We just had a lot of camaraderie. We talked about how much we appreciate each other, how much we appreciate our friendships. And, you know, we skied for a few days and just hung out, cooked good food. It was awesome. But then, on the other hand, the guy that was getting married, his wife went on a bachelorette trip. They went to Miami. They were on yachts. They were in clubs. They were going VIP. Like, our experiences were completely different. We didn't go to one strip club. We went to nice restaurants. We went to wineries. We went to breweries. And it's just like, that's why I think girls and guys trips are so much different. But chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. Do you think guys trips are different from girls trips, or do you think they're one and the same?
It's crazy because, like, right after we matched, I got kicked out of my house.
There's that sternum tat. You got to watch that. That's the modern day tramp stamp. Context, this guy's on a Hinge date.
And do you live alone?
I don't want to answer that.
Really? Okay. We don't have to. It's just, you know, if you're ever looking for a roommate, you know where to find me, but I can't pay, so it's fine. But
that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. So, what was your name?
Mike.
Cool.
Okay.
So she got on a date.
Bro, this woman is psycho. What is she even talking
just
about?
to find a place.
Like, trying to find, it's got to be satire. Life's without a girlfriend. Cooking, chilling with the boys. Little did we know, chat, that when we were in college or even high school, hanging out with our friends was some of the best times of our lives. You had no care in the world. You didn't have to pay rent. You didn't have to pay bills. You just got to have fun and cut up and do stupid stuff, make mistakes with each other.
Hey, Jason, how are you? This is a radio show.
Great
it's called
time.
The Jubal Show. Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah. I think I know what this is about. Is it about Bria?
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
he does listen
This
to the
is the
show.
first date follow-up. Yep, you went out with Bria and you're ghosting her, so she emailed us to see if you'll tell us why you're ghosting her. You mind talking about it?
Good.
Okay, wow. All right. Well, look, the dinner was incredible. Like, easily top 5 meals I've ever had. That she had. There's no doubt. But there was no dessert.
She said she tried to, you know, have a little, like that kind of dessert.
So my grandma raised me, and she always said, real woman sends her man off with something sweet. And that night I kept waiting. I thought maybe it was like chilling in the fridge or something.
You're talking about food.
Oh, yeah, you're not, you actually mean dessert.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah, literally, like.
That's what my grandma always said.
Dessert. And it's not just like, you know, dessert. It's like this principle of like completing the meal, you know? Like she nailed the savory, but there was no sweet. It wasn't balanced, and I just kept like waiting for the meal to end, and it like never did.
My man did not just say he wanted us.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I think he's being a little ridiculous on that one, bro. Like, bro, just order dessert. If you want a dessert, order a dessert. It's not up to her to cook it, prepare it. Like,
okay.
All right.
Okay, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Not polite. You know what? You know what else is not polite? Ghosting someone.
Oh my God.
Fair.
Are you serious right now?
Also, what is this, 1952? I'm so sorry that I didn't bring out a warm pie to tuck you in at night. Like,
it's not about
You've got to be
pie.
kidding.
It's about like thoughtfulness, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's not 1952, but my grandma knew how to take care of people.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. So it sounds to me like you don't want a girlfriend. You want a grandma with benefits, right?
Oh, that just sounds weird. I don't like that visual.
Try to seduce me with a ghost breeze to the jugular. Like, that's not care, that's confusion.
Ghost breeze?
Okay, I was trying to give you something sweet, and you should have, like, been an adult and said something. You ghosted me over a cake.
It's not the cake. It's just like my grandma's principles, you know? Like, that's like, yeah. It's the fact you don't get the cake, you know?
I'm so sorry I'm not your grandma. I'm sorry I'm not your grandma.
I am too, honestly. So I really thought you were cool. But I'm not getting grandma vibes. It's just like, you know, it's too bad.
You're looking for a grandma. You're looking for grandma characteristics in your woman.
I mean, in a certain way, I guess, yeah. You know, you got to tick that box as well, you know?
This is ridiculous. And yeah, I'm sure you can go to a nursing room bingo night to find the woman of your dreams.
Jason, would you like a second date with Bria? We'll pay for it.
I think I'm going to pass. No dessert, like, no direction.
What?
Great. You and your grandma can go bake cookies and have a sleepover together then.
How dare you? My grandma's a beautiful woman. Seriously, how dare you? Oh, my God.
Oh, she must be so proud.
She's an amazing woman. She's beautiful, and honestly, it's too bad that you didn't get a chance to meet her, because you could have learned a lot from her, Bria.
Oh, my God.
Next time,
Bro, I'm sorry. That's too much, bro. You wanted her to bring out a sweet cake and then you nexted her because she didn't. Like, what are we even talking about? Chad, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, what is that? That, to me, by extension, is a son husband. Talking about he wants her to be like his grandma. That's a son husband, bro. What are you even talking about? That is absolutely ridiculous.
Go home. Right? She's sitting on my bed. She looks at me. She's like, I don't want to give you because if I do, you're going to fall in love. Yeah, this is my first thought.
Yeah, but then just give me a Rimsky.
Good. Like, oh, I gotta make this my wife. Like, who got you this?
That's
it's what I
crazy.
needed, bro. They use the tight grip and a lot of teeth, and I'm like, so when do I get to meet your dad? You clearly still know him.
I guess that's one way to...
I mean, he's got a point. Like, these women don't know how to cook, but I don't know who taught them how to suck D, but they sure did figure it out. Modern women, bro. It's crazy work.
This morning. It didn't go ahead. Why? I don't know. I thought the conversation was good. Last night, he said, where am I suggesting? Because he said coffee and walk, and then I said a couple places. He didn't reply, and then he posted on his Instagram story. And then I thought maybe he'll respond in the morning because he's out, whatever, I don't care. No reply, nothing. He didn't say, sorry, I slept in. Oh, sorry, can't happen. He just never messaged. And it was meant to happen at 11 o'clock. But I don't know why this happens. It's happened a couple times to me recently, and it's just so rude and inconsiderate, especially when I thought, we're having a good conversation, communicating well, mutually interested, it seemed, but obviously not. Where am I finding these people? On Hinge. And they're probably on Tinder. Not that it should matter, but if you're on that and you're organising a date, why organise a date and not go through with it and just...
Because, baby girl, you were an option. You weren't the first pick. Women hate knowing that they weren't the first pick. Baby girl, you were JV at best. Second string at absolute best. The quarterback got hurt, then you'll get the call. Quarterback didn't get hurt, you didn't get the call.
Ghost someone. I guess it's ghosting. But yeah, it's so difficult.
The fact is, men are starting to go the...
Bro, I'm just saying, like, if he didn't hit you up, you weren't first pick. I know women cannot stand that. Women cannot fathom that they aren't the first pick, but honey, you're playing the field on Hinge. He's playing the field too. Men don't get as many options. Men sleep with who they can. Women sleep with who they want. That's why I tell guys, if you're casually dating, bro, go out there and have 5 or 6 options. Go ahead. The market's like that nowadays. I did in college. That's what I did, bro. I had 5 or 6 girls I was talking to constantly at all times. Kept it on text messages. I got away from Snapchat because Snapchat, you couldn't keep up with the story, and boy, I'd be getting the stories mixed up. What were we talking about, this and that? I had to have a dissertation. I had to have copy. I had to have a ledger of what was going on. I had to have a bibliography of text messages of what was cracking, bro, because I would forget. Go out there and play the field, though. Because if you get good at playing the field, then when you find a girl you actually want, you can cuff her. But if you don't even know how to play the field, any girl that gives you attention, you're going to cuff. I've had consultations with guys where they fall in love with the first woman that gives them attention, and then they get screwed over. Bro, that's dumb.
You stupid.
Just because you're getting a reciprocation for the first time doesn't mean you should fall for this girl, bro. Like, there's other things you need to look at. That's why I came out with the book, The 4 Values of Vetting, the ebook. You can find it on my website, www.levinicks.com. Shameless plug there. But if you don't know how to vet these women, then the first woman that gives you attention, you're just going to fall in love with, bro. Don't mistake her attention for intention. Shubin and I put it on a freaking t-shirt. Don't mistake attention for intention. Just because she's giving you attention, it may be just because she's trying to fill a void. Oh, I'm trying to make my ex mad. I'm trying to get attention from guys. But women try to get attention from guys so they can fill their ego. Men, we try to get attention from women to do the same thing. But the thing is, we don't get near as much of it as women do. Women can post one thing on their Instagram story and tons of guys are just, piling in droves to give them attention. Whereas a guy, you can post something on IG and you ain't getting nothing. It's crickets. So it's much different, bro. But I always say, keep your options open. Keep the roster full, because you never know when that option might come across your table and you need to take a bite of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.